Evening everyone, I make it 6 o'clock, so I'm going to open the meeting now. So just to go over the evacuation procedure, a fire drill is not expected, so if the alarm does sound, please evacuate the building quickly and calmly, please using the stairs and do not use the lifts. Once outside of the building, please gather outside the Yorkshire Bank on the opposite side of the road. Exit by the door which you entered the room or by the fire exits which are clearly indicated by the standard green fire exit signs. If you do need any assistance in the evacuating of the building, please make yourself known to a member of staff. Also, I'd like to take this opportunity to remind everyone to turn your mobile phones off or set to silent. Thank you. Have we got any apologies?
Councillor Quinn-Pomfret.
Thank you.
Councillor Owen also sends apologies, Chair.
Thank you. So I'd just like to confirm the minutes of the meeting held on the 3rd of October, detailed on page 4.
Agree that, Chair.
Is that seconded? Thank you. And are there any other declarations of interest other than those printed? No? Thank you. There is no public consultation. So moving on to agenda item 6, the Gambling Act 2005, Statement of Licensing Policy. Paul?
Thank you, Chair. This is the gambling policy statement principles which all local authorities have to undertake every 3 years. It's 5 years for Licence Act and it's 3 years for Gambling Act. I've never understood why, but that's the way it is. In Warwickshire, we do it a little bit different to most other authorities in that we all get together in order to discuss the policies, as in all the Warwickshire local authorities. So we actually achieve a policy that is similar, not the same, but they're similar throughout Warwickshire, which obviously makes it a lot easier for the police and other people and for companies to have a policy that they can know that wherever in Warwickshire it's similar. Can't be the same because it has to be individually approved by each council, therefore it has to have its own little elements in it. But generally, the policies are the same. This year, the policy, when we did the preparation for the policy, we were also joined by the Gambling Commission. And I think we're probably one of the only few authorities that have had input from the Gambling Commission on their policies, which was quite nice. They didn't actually say a lot about it, apart from they said it was quite good. And they were quite pleased with it. So, you know, it's just set up that working together with authorities does work in this case. The policy say basically Gambling Act relates to local authorities with the premises, not the people that work in the premises. So we actually license the premises itself, and a lot of the other types of gambling, such as online gambling, etc., is purely dealt with by the Gambling Commission. We only deal with the premises that are within the Nuneaton, these literary premises. The document went out for consultation, and all councils received a copy of it. We received no actual major information back, but as we were working with all the other Warwickshire authorities, we pulled all the consultation that came back and we went through it as a group, and we have actually amended our policy because it actually improved it. Some of the consultation that came back, I think it was for Coventry, actually improved, and North Warwickshire, improved the policy we've got, so we've incorporated that as well, and the other authorities did the same. The policy needs to be approved by yourselves and then needs to go for ratification to full council. And it's a requirement of the law, but it does go to full council, as does the licensing act. So if there are any questions, Chair?
Any member have any questions? Councillor Cox.
It'd be me, isn't it? I haven't got a problem with this, but I'm just interested. I've lost the page now, but I'm just interested in possible duplication between licensing and planning in relation to premises that are licensed for gambling.
Right.
Because you've seen it in a lot of areas, particularly areas of deprivation, and you could say that we've got, you know, fair pockets of that in this thing.
Yeah.
If you can get streets that are lined with betting shops and things.
Yeah.
Touch wood, I don't think we have got to that stage, but I'm just wondering about how we work together or don't work together, or what we do in regards to planning applications, because obviously we don't want to duplicate the conditions that are on things.
Yeah, I mean, it is difficult because when they brought out the Gambling Act, they said it should not be a duplication of planning and it should be looked at totally separately, which is fine, But then you get conflict between the two, because if planning put a condition on which says this, and then we put a condition on which says the opposite, through the loss for the gambling from yourselves, it can cause problems. But we've never really had a problem, and the planners are a consultant to all gambling, as they are under the Licensing Act, so they should bring any information to us. But I know what you're saying. There was a paper which came out about 2 to 3 years ago which said that they were going to join up Gambling Act and Licensing Act and join it onto planning. But that was, for some reason, was thrown out. The government said, no, we don't want that, we want them separate. That's not really answered your question, though, is it? But there isn't...
I wasn't sure you could, to be honest.
It's like Licensing Act. There is an area where you can have, where you've got a accumulation of premises, you can actually do a little bit about it, but it's not a lot under the Licensing Act. It's normally more the planning side of it that you can actually stop premises opening up. This is really a facilitating act, which allows people to do it unless there is good reason, and numbers is not a reason that we can use, unfortunately.
Okay,
It makes sense to do that, but you just can't do it.
Okay, thank you.
Any other member? Councillor Pandita.
This after consultation, we haven't received any response in this area. But,
Yeah.
as we said, it might be in the other area like Coventry. Is there been anything major response, which we have to change this policy? There was something major response, which we was not having before, but we have after that.
Yeah, no, we've never really, over the years this policy has been produced, we've never really had a great deal of information coming back to us from anywhere. The first year we did have a little bit, well I wasn't here then, but every local authority got quite a lot of information. But after that first initial policy went through, there was none. There was a few challenges for different local authorities, which Nuneaton and certainly when I was working didn't get. Birmingham certainly got some challenges. But since then, these have literally gone through without any problems whatsoever. So it's normally solicitors, firms for the betting industry that come back to us and want us to amend slightly the policy. And that's all we ever get these days. Normally it's wording they're concerned about.
Councillor Longdon.
Thank you, Chair. The government's held back on its desire to limit the odds or the amount of winnings people can have.
Yeah.
And I was looking in here and I didn't know there was a difference in gaming machines, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mention, or we're not responsible for licensing that if it comes into law. So it would just be the law that changes and not
It would be the Gambling
won't
Commission.
change this.
Yeah.
It's just premises.
Yeah, it's the Gambling Commission that will deal with that side of it, not us. And if they didn't comply with that, then the Gambling Commission would take that company to court, not us.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, to move things forward then, I'd like to move that the revised statement of licensing policy be recommended to Council for adoption.
Seconded.
Councillor Longdon.
Seconded.
Thank you. Any other member? Okay then. All those in favour? And that's carried. Thank you very much. I'm not aware of any other business this evening, so thank you very much for your time, and I'd like to bring the meeting to an end. Thank you.